Hello everyone, welcome to pipehenge.com. Today, I would like to introduce a great and simple tool for you to determine your pipe support spacing. So typically for complex station piping, we typically run a stress analysis using engineering software. But sometimes when it's for temporary piping or it's for a very simple system, we probably don't need to go for that far. And this tool was developed to help you to quickly decide what's going to be the maximum spacing for you to support your pipe to make sure it's safe. So for this tool, we have adopted the equations contained in Pipe Stress Engineering, published by Peng Engineering, which is very classic pipe stress analysis reference. Next, let's use a very quick example to show you how to use it. It's very simple. The section on the left hand is pretty much the same as all other tools we have on our website. Is a drop down to help to select the pipe spec. So for this example, let's say we use 36-inch pipe, and we keep it standard for wall thickness, and for the empty pipe unit weight is a steel pipe, so we normally assume 62.5 pound per foot, and this is a typical value. We don't want to change that. For the fluid density, if you have water, let's say you can put in 64. If you have gas, normally you can put a very small fluid density to simulate the gas condition. So in this case, let's say it's a natural gas line. Let's put in 0.1 per cubic foot. And for design weight bending stress, so this theory is based on either the bending stress limit or the sagging displacement limit. So for pipeline, unless you have design conditions you know, or we suggest the users using the limit specified in ASME B31.1, which is 2300 psi for bending stress. That's the upper limit, and a 0.1 inch maximum sagging displacement between the support. So, and then the last input is a safety factor. I normally use 0.8, but if you think that's too conservative, you can put a 1.0, or you can put a lower number to be even more conservative. So let's keep 0.8, and then this tool will calculate all the key parameters by itself. As you can see that the spacing was driven by the maximum support spacing based on bending limit, which is 2300 psi bending stress, or spacing by sagging limit, which is a 0.1 inch we put it in. So this, we will adopt the last of these two maximum spacing as our design maximum support spacing, which is in this case almost 70 foot. And when we consider the safety factor, it further reduced to 55 foot. So this is for the gas. As you can see, the maximum spacing is fairly big. We certainly don't want to really use the maximum spacing in the real world application. Let's say if you, because normally even for natural gas pipeline, you will do a hydro test. So in this case, your worst scenario is no longer just a natural gas. You actually need to consider when there's a water in the pipeline, right? So let's change this to 64 pound per cubic feet for the fluid density. Let's take a look at, so the maximum spacing greatly reduced to almost a 38 by the design. And again, when we consider safety factor, it becomes a 30.72 foot. So in the real design, you can either use some generic number like 25 foot or 27 or 28. Depends on your pipe spacing and when is available to have a support and all that good stuff. And of course, when your calculation is done, you can click this button to generate a PDF report for your calculation. You can put all the project related information, and I'm just going to show you. So this is going to be a summary of what you have put it in for pipe input and the result. So pretty simple. It's probably worth mentioning that we do provide metric unit version of all calculations. So in this case, all you need to do is press metric, then everything should be converted to metric by itself. You can even tap this at the beginning and use metric parameters to do the design at the beginning. And of course, when you do that, your report generated will be converted to metric units as well. Cool, that's everything about this great tool. If you like it, please let us know, or if you have any other suggestions, you can visit our website and leave us a message. Our website is www.pipeeng.com. Thank you.